You can see I'm starting to drop in some new gamboge. I'm actually trying to move it towards more of an orange because I think that the way it's going red is having the two primaries, red and blue, there is just a little bit dry. I do like red and blue together, but in this one I just had the idea of orange and blue together. So you can see that gives it a little bit different of a feeling. I like that. It makes it look like the sun is glowing. And still got enough time to kind of bleed in there. I think if I even just do kind of yellowy washes down here in the lower right, be able to get away with some of that too. Yeah, I'm liking that better. I don't like pink and cobalt quite so much as orange and cobalt. I think the next thing I'm going to tackle is going to be a little bit, don't be too surprised, a little bit of white gouache in my face. I kind of lost some of those crisp white lines, and I'm not above repainting them in white. Put something down for my heel of my hand there. Not too much, just a touch of that white that I need to get back, especially down this lower right part. I think some of those loose pinky washes that were reflecting the flowers, they got away from me and they took away some of the crisp white reflections too. So if you don't use very much gouache, you can kind of get away with it. If you use a whole lot, it's going to have a very matte look as far as the finish. If someone were to look at the painting at an angle, they would notice the difference between the gouache and the watercolor, the way that the finish looked when the sun was striking the painting. Well, the background was starting to drive me crazy too, so I'm putting in a little darker wash in the background. I made it up of alizarin ultramarine blue, and raw sienna this time, which gives me a little warmer, a color, that gold in there, just not quite as neutral a color. I'm afraid it's going to lighten up a bit, a lot. I'm trying to paint around those stamens. But I found a masking fluid that I love. I should have covered them with it. It's Winsor & Newton permanent masking fluid. I'll have to do a demo with it. Although I've noticed with it that if you do try to paint around, small objects, or paint on top of small objects like flower stamens with it, boy, you've really got to let it dry completely, or it's all for nothing. And this background that I'm working on too would kind of be pointless if I didn't get a few of these spaces in here that kind of tie in with it. If your background's just this big cutout around a big mass of flowers, it looks really strange if you don't knit it together with little parts in the bouquet that peek through. And we do have to paint pretty quickly, or the edges are going to become hard and coming along here. I'm almost done with this painting. I just need to finish up some of these small areas with the blue sage blooms. I think the blue sage is what drove my cat insane. She loved the smell of that stuff. And the hummingbirds love it too. It smells really strong to me, but apparently they really, really like it.